Hi, my name is Emer and I'm striving for self-sufficiency and also better preparedness. I am in the middle of doing the pots and I thought I'd come on and just share some lessons learned from the weekend. Early Sunday morning, 2:30 in the morning, I woke up with stomach cramps and I had an upset stomach. I've not had stomach cramps like that in about 14 years, so it was a bit of a shock to the system. I have had things like bloating and I know that's like food related, but this was like proper waves of pain, waves of stomach cramp, feeling very unwell, wasn't sure if I was going to be sick. In the bathroom for about 45 minutes or so and feeling dizzy and just, a little bit helpless. Thankfully, I did have diarrhea tablets in my preps and it wasn't where I thought it was originally. It wasn't in the first aid box, but it was in my backpacks. I think if you're going to get caught short, it's one of those things I just always want to carry on me, just in case, because it's not always easy to get, depending where you're at or what time of night it is. When I did feel well enough to go grab the diarrhea tablets, I realised they were 4 months out of date. But at this point, I thought it couldn't get any worse, so I took my chances. It was also like not in a convenient place. It was like in a backpack downstairs, which wasn't helpful. In my head, I was thinking, oh, it's a Sunday when this is happening. In England, there's Sunday trading hours, so shops aren't open until usually 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. And of course, this was all kicking off at 2:30 in the morning. I live semi-rurally, so I don't know where my nearest 24-hour pharmacy is. I mean, I'm really grateful that I did have diarrhea tablets in stock, but then it was things like we've no bread in the house, and yes, we've got flour, and yes, you can make your own bread. But I now see why people say, oh, you want the pre-made food in the house when you're not well and you're not up to cooking. I totally get it now. It makes sense, because I was sending my partner out to the shops on Sunday morning. I couldn't wait till 10. I was like, can you nip to the petrol station and grab the more expensive bread? Lessons learned, really. It was just, this took me by surprise. I am generally really good with hygiene. I've done food hygiene in the past as well, and I'm racking my brains. I do not know how I got unwell. My partner thought it might have been food poisoning, but I didn't eat any sort of takeaway. Everything I ate myself, I'd cooked myself. All I could think was maybe was the chicken, was it in the fridge a bit too long? But I didn't notice any sort of smells or any telltale signs that made me think otherwise. I thought, oh, well, I used different water bottles. Maybe they weren't washed well enough. I have honestly no idea how I was unwell. My partner was fine, and I didn't want to wake him Saturday night, because I thought, I don't want him feeling unwell, because when someone's unwell and then you start to feel unwell. So I just sort of sorted myself out. I was quite worried that I'd picked up some kind of bug, because the studio I was at on Saturday had kids in it, and I know kids are just like little germ factories, aren't they? So and I was just really conscious that I didn't want anyone else to get unwell. So there was, I was sort of housebound Sunday, and Sunday was a write-off, so I lost a gardening day, so I'm even more behind on my gardening tasks. Today's Tuesday and my stomach still really hurts. I've decided I'm not going to the gym until I feel better. I'm eating, but the appetite's not there. I'm just trying to keep things quite plain still. I don't have the severe cramps, but it's just like a tightness in my stomach, and it's not very pleasant. But I just thought I would share, because I know I've been a bit quiet recently. If it's a helpful reminder to others, please do check your preps. Check if you've got diarrhea tablets in there, because when you are in extreme pain, it's the sort of thing that you just want to put your hand on it and just have it instantly. And I used to be a really sickly kid, and mum was always, she'd always be like, always have bread in the freezer, and always have a bottle of lemonade for when you're poorly. I've not drank lemonade this week, but bread. I was kicking myself not having any bread in. It's just and I've got lots of stuff in the freezer, lots of different foods and leftovers and stuff, but no bread. So, and it's one of those things I don't really eat, but actually when you're poorly, you just want some toast. Oh, and the other thing that we didn't have in was peppermint tea, and peppermint tea is one of those things I always think, oh, that's really helpful to settle a sore stomach or a bloated stomach or whatever. And I have been trying to grow my own peppermint, but or my own mint. We don't have it in, and I wanted it. So yeah, that was another thing that we were buying from the petrol station, and everything's always more expensive from a petrol station, but hey ho. So since I was unwell, Sunday I just went into cleaning mode. So all the door handles, light switches, everything got a clean with sanitizer. I just had a really good clean of the house. Spud's staying at my partner's parents at the minute, so it was kind of nice to get all that done when he's not around and actually really give the house a good clean. And I guess as well, it made me think about SHTF, and we're always talking about water preps and having like cleanliness in the house and the importance of having things like wipes and stuff. Even though we might not use them regularly, but if you've not got water to clean things down with, you just want to keep things sanitary. And I just can't think of anything worse than having that kind of pain and stomach cramps and discomfort when we're in an SHTF scenario, or I don't know, just when you're maybe in a stressful situation or incident, you don't want to be unwell. So yeah, just if it helps others, just a little reminder to check your hygiene preps, check your first aid preps and medicine preps, and anything else that you think might give you comfort if you were unwell. Because yet again, I've been slightly unprepared. But yeah, please let me know your thoughts. Please let me know your go-to items when you're not well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.